Okay, everyone, so I just got home from work and I've not looked in here yet any farther than to pull the cameras out. So there is Sheba. Look at her, she's already in strike mode. She is definitely the protector. She's the more aggressive one that I have. So I'm going to very carefully have to take her out of there. She is going to guard those eggs with everything that she's got. And I'm certainly not going to take her out of there while the tub is like this. I'm going to completely remove the tub, and then I will remove her so that I can get around to the back and grab her from the back side. If I approach her from the front, she's totally going to strike at me. And I'm not in the mood to get bit by a 5-foot long snake. So I'm going to pause this here real quick, and we're going to get her moved. Now that I can access the back of this tub, I'm going to try to grab her here. She's already hissing at me. She is not a happy mama. She has to be removed, and she's going to go into a tub of water because she needs to get a bath to wash the smell of those eggs off of her. If she doesn't get that bath, she's going to be in egg mode for the next 60 days. And that means she will not eat for 60 days. So let's see. Let's count the eggs now that she's moved. Looks like there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 eggs, and then one off to the side here. So 9 eggs. That one that she kicked out off to the side may not have a viable embryo in it, but we will candle them and see. So the one egg here that she kicked off to the side, you can see some veins there on it. And actually that dark spot right here, that's an embryo in there, actually starting to grow. I am going to assume for now that that is alive, and maybe just being that first egg laid, she kicked it off to the side. The veins are red and they look healthy, so I'm going to definitely keep that one and put it in the incubator. I'm not going to discard it. And then there are veins in all of these. Yeah, these are all good viable eggs, so there are veins in every single one of them. Very nice. Okay, so now we need to put them in the egg crate. So I already pre-measured out the vermiculite, have it pre-warmed. It's been in the incubator. And I pre-warmed the water as well. I'm going to just fill that vermiculite up with a bottle of distilled water. Mix it good with my hands in here, so that moisture is spread out and evenly distributed in this box. It gets nice and clumpy. I'm going to smooth it out and add the egg crate on the top here. Looks like I need to spread some off to the side there. It's got some high spots and low spots. Okay, so there is one egg box ready to go. Got one more here because I knew that she'd lay enough eggs that I'll probably need 2 boxes. And I am gonna use both boxes. Again, you've got to use the distilled water. It helps make sure that bacteria doesn't grow. Regular spring water or tap water may have bacteria, and these eggs are going to be in these boxes for 60 days, and a lot of bacteria can grow or mold even, can grow in 60 days. Get that mixed up so it's nice and clumpy. Smooth that back out. And that got its own egg crate for this one. Now I'm going to pause and change my dirty glove. Now for the fun part. I have to separate these eggs, and I'm going to start with the easiest one right there. This one shouldn't be too bad. They've been sitting in there for a few hours though. Let's see, cradle it back and forth. There's that one. Get some of that sawdust and bedding off of it. These are definitely easier when you get them fresh right when they're laid, before they have time to toughen up. Just have to take it one point at a time. There's another one. Very nice. What I really need to do is get this top one off. It is too tall for those egg boxes. Very slowly. One more spot there. Okay, that one was my biggest worry. And let's see here. Okay, one point here that needs to get taken away for this one. That's stuck good though. Okay. Actually, look from this side because the top was attached a little better than the bottom felt. 2 more points, and the nerve-wracking part is done. Okay, that is the worst of it. So now I have to take my light and candle each one of these and find the embryo, or at least where the majority of the veins are. And I think this one looks like it's going to be right on top here. And I'm going to mark that spot with just a line, because we want the embryos pointing up for the incubation process. This one already looks like it's on top also. Most of the time, the snakes will lay the eggs and the embryo will already be on top, but that is not always the case. So like this one, it was definitely not on the top spot that I had it anyways. I guess I'm not sure how it was laid. This one is here. one's on top already. That one looks good. I'm not too worried if they're just slightly off to the left or right, as long as they're in the general area of punting up. Especially if they lay good the way they are. Okay, so the eggs are marked. Now the one egg that was kicked off to the side, I put an X on that one so I can keep a better eye on it. If I don't notice development in that one, I will definitely pull it out of here. I don't want it to sit in this box and rot and mold. So definitely going to keep an eye on that and keep watching it. So I'm just going to put 5 of them in that box. And then I'm going to cover it with some press and seal because I want all of that moisture to hold in there as much as possible. So I got some Glad press and seal going. Make sure it's on there good. Put my lid on. And I'll set that off to the side here while I do my other box. And this box will get 4 eggs. For each box, I put a card on here that has the date laid, which was 3/23 of 22. Estimated hatch date is May 22nd. That's 60 days from now. And if we did not incubate these eggs, Sheba would not eat for that entire 60 days. So that's why we incubate. We don't want her to go 60 more days not eating. She's already gone at least a month, probably closer to 2 months in reality. So she needs to start eating again and get back some of her weight. The female, was Sheba. She is a normal het for pied. And the male is cookie dough, and he is full pied. There were 9 eggs, 4 of them in this box, 5 of them in this box, 0 slugs, which are unfertile eggs, or infertile eggs. And then I'll label how many of these eggs hatch. And we will see how that goes. I'm going to move them down into the incubator now. So this is the reptile incubator, and I am going to take 1 box and set it right down in here. And these eggs will incubate at just below 90 degrees for the next 60 days. I'll check on them periodically, probably add more water on and off. But this is where they will spend the next 2 months at. So I will give regular updates, of course, on how the eggs are doing, and we'll candle them now and then to see the growth inside the eggs. But for now, we sit and we wait. Thanks for watching, everyone.